I usually start when the music stops, because I'm certainly not a rapper. It gives me a great deal of pleasure to be here once again. I want to, as always, welcome again our guests. I deter myself sometimes of calling you guests because you are members of this endeavor. FII is no longer a Saudi thing, it's a global thing. It's where people find them the time and space to juggle ideas, to talk about what they need to do, and to give themselves the self-assurance that they will always have partners if they have good ideas. We in Saudi Arabia, I think this survey that just the result of it was revealed a minute ago on whether the world is moving to the right direction. I was hoping that somebody do the same survey with all the Saudi citizens and ask the Saudi citizen, are we going through the right direction? It's difficult for me to have a guess, but I, as a Saudi citizen, I would believe that probably 90% of the Saudis would say we are. Not only we are, but indeed we will continue. And I'll give you a glimpse of what we're, at least from our sector, we're preparing ourselves to do. Doing, continue to do, and shall be doing in the future. Because at the end of the day, every year we have a challenge. And every year we need to meet that challenge. And we have to be prepared in this sector way before that challenge arrival. Because if you don't do it, you don't have the time to catch up. Again, we are trying in our energy sector to prove the point that we have to be competitively energizing the new economy. The global economy that entertain new phase of growth and diversification. Its growth pillars are both manufacturing and rapid. I got so excited I didn't click, so bear with me. And I have 3 different technologies to play with: a screen and an iPad and a clicker. And a train of thoughts that I need to maintain. So, hallelujah. So, its growth pillars are both manufacturing and rapid expanding knowledge, services, and technology sectors, energy product services, sector dependence on reliable, sustainable energy. This is what is the real thing. If we don't have a sustainable, reliable, and dependable energy sector, we're finished as an economy. And need to power the expansion competitively. Multiple critical themes are driving global new economy. I don't need to be reminding you of it, but you could see it in front of you. It's all about AI, data center, advanced manufacturing, critical mineral, lifestyle, and entertainment. And the list will continue growing. The new economy is transforming how the world works and live. And it runs on a lot of energy. We have to be very mindful of that. And this is a glimpse of the things that we should be preparing ourselves for. And this is only for 2030. And people need to take into account what will come in 2035 and 40 and what have you. With the growth of the new economy, competitive, reliable, sustainable energy is required because the consumption of growth of energy would be 30 to 50% by 2025, and the competitive cost efficiency driving the growth will be quite expensive. And the sustainability of lowering emission to enable global progress and protect our climate is a continuous endeavor. We in Saudi Arabia believe wholeheartedly that we have a job to do. It's not finished, and we will continue to do it. And I'm glad that I see my friend Sultan Jaber is here, because I believe that the two countries, Saudi Arabia, UAE, have shown their cards and their commitments to deliver on how to prove that yet you could be one of the biggest hydrocarbon producers, and yet you maintain sustainability as an objective, and you demonstrate how you are trying to attend to that incident. This is what we are trying to achieve, given what we have. We were going to do conventional and renewable power. When it comes to generation, we have the natural gas, we have the alternative energy, and we have a carbon market that is evolving and developing, and we will continue working hard to achieve what we need, the scale and the ambition to allow us to get there. This is the system. This is how we operate. This is what people ask us a lot. How come you are achieving these record numbers? What is the system that delivers you? Very simple. In the generation, we go for conventional, pure competitiveness. And we have clustered so many companies because they see us committed to that. On renewable, yes, we favor our national renewable company, which is Aqua, but Aqua doesn't function alone. It always partners with Aramco and PIF. And we ensure that we have continuous flow of tenders, and we take the results of the tenders through a price mechanism, price discovery mechanism, to ensure that we exhaust the pressure that we need to do in Aqua to make sure that Aqua is continue to be competitive. And Mohammed is here, he can tell you that actually we helped Aqua to be competitive globally by exerting that pressure. Now, when it comes to who does the buying and who does the selling, we have one single entity, which is, we call it the principal buyer. The principal buyer buys all the fuels from Aramco, and the principal buyer buys all the electricity, and the principal buyer does all the tendering for conventional and non-conventional, and the principal buyer sells to the distributor, and the distributor will work out with the transmission company, which is owned both by SEC in a arm's length relationship. And also the principal buyer will deal with the transmission company in terms of making sure that the scheduling of demand and what have you are there to ensure that the transmission company is prepared to handle loads as they come, subject to seasonality. This is what we have been achieving. Just yesterday, we've announced Najran as the second lowest solar project in planet Earth, led only by another one, which is Sheba, which is residing in Saudi Arabia. And look at the time. Sheba is on 24, it's 104, and Najran is 109. It's KIPCO, it's المتحدة, the Imarat, and NSMA. But look at what we do vis-a-vis the others. Luckily, I'm putting this presentation before the Deputy President of China arrival. Look at wind. And by the way, whoever wants to challenge the numbers, we're ready to sit with him. And if we have a deviation, let's say we're wrong by 5%. We're way ahead of it. Not done yet. I'm not done yet. I'm not done yet. I'm not done yet. Look at our thermal generation. Self-explanatory. I'll have to, unfortunately, give it to our friend from China when it comes to transmission and distribution, simply because of the huge scale. In 2 months, China will expand and attend to probably the entire grid of Saudi Arabia. So the scalability of this project enable China to have a lower cost, and that's why otherwise we will be there. Batteries. We started it 2 years ago. Look at how we are compared to China, the very company that we buy the batteries from. But I will tell our friend from China, next year we're coming. Expanding the power sector and modernizing it. And this is another thing that people need to understand. Look at where we were in 2020. Look at where we are in 2025. Lots of people were making a joke about our ambition. This is where we are. It's already contracted. If anybody would like to come and see the contracts, please go and visit the principal buyer. Look at the thermal generation. The number here is telling on that so many of these things were to be retired, and they are now fixed and moved. And look at the new generation capacity. If you talk to our friend, where is Chris? Chris is here. In 23, preparing for the CUP, we had the Mid East CUP, preparation for the CUP. He visited with me, and he said, we're having a problem in Siemens. I said, I have the solution. And he said, what solution? I said, we're buying all of your dual gas turbine from here until 28. We did that, Chris, didn't we? Thank you. And we did that. And we did that with GE too. If you go to the market right now, you would not find anybody who can sell you even a spare part of that generating units, and you have to queue up for 29 and afterwards. We blocked it. We knew we have the decision to move, and we bought it. And if we delayed that thing 1 year, none of this that you will see will be there. Look at the automation. We collectively, as a grid, put the ambition as 40% automation, which is the maximum, by the way, in the industry, that we could achieve it in 2023. I can make an announcement with the greatest comfort that by end of 26, we will achieve that number. batteries and storages. 8 has been connected, 22 under development. Our ambition is 42. It will be delivered by somewhere around 27, 28. I no longer read from the paper. I got excited, so here you go. Gas. Show me anywhere in planet Earth that can provide gas to the gate of the user. And this price is uniformly all over. I know Amin will be crying his head off, that's okay. But show me any country in planet Earth that can deliver in masses that price to the gate of the user. I assume you will not find one, unless if somebody who is lucky enough, who has his production capacity as a manufacturer somewhere near a facility which produces gas, and they are stuck with it, so they just pivot and sell it at any price. How we are doing it? We're doing it also with making sure that gas can be an enabler for creating our clean hydrogen. And we emphasize clean, not yellow, not blue, but clean, because we are hooking it up with the carbon sequestration project that Aramco is doing. These are the variety of things that we are doing for the future. Clean hydrogen, as I said, from renewable, using the benefit and the privilege of having a cheap renewable energy. We're using or be using gas, and again with the carbon sequestration. We're working a lot on synthetic fuel and unlocking value in domestic resources, producing alternative fuels. But these are for the future. Nuclear is something that we're working on, but we know it will take us years to get there, including SMRs. My beauty shop, carbon market. We have been active. I should have brought her here. She's a lady from Saudi Arabia. She is the very person that knocked the hammer in Baku, agreeing on all the disciplinary work when it comes to carbon market. But we are not just talking about carbon market. We have already kicked in a voluntary carbon credit market mechanism. We have already kicked in certificates for renewable and claims. And we have already in the process of putting together these compliance instruments. And we're putting together a system of data transparency as the backbone of everything, hosted by one body. It's called the Designated National Authority, and it encompasses 26 different agencies, including the who is who in the private sector, Aramco, Sabic, Aqua, and everybody else, just to make sure that all data are incubated in one place to be looked by anybody and everybody. And really, we have a great deal of sensitivity with the issue of greenwashing. So when it comes to Saudi Arabia, people would think, oh, the Saudi are always, they're prepared to do the greenwashing thing. No. Saudi Arabia is prepared to show the world how to have a carbon market total system with the greatest deal of authentic details in the most transparent system there is, to be a model guiding others to follow if they can follow it, because they don't have the ability to congregate all of the above in one place, in one incubator, in one centralized unit that you can see the whole 360 altogether. What we intend to do with that is to help the investors, because there will be an environmental integrity as a priority, increase profitability through credit sharing, and we have already seen that benefit, and those who are participating in our renewable program, they know it. And a stable, long-term regulatory environment, just to ensure that people know what are they committed to. Grand finale. We understand what tomorrow demand will be. We are resourced, as I have, an efficient and reliable and committed supplier. And simply, we're asking everybody here and elsewhere listening to us. I'm going to borrow an advertisement, and I would say, we've got the power. And we've got the power you need. It's the most efficient, reliable, sustainable power would be in planet Earth. I'm accountable for that. Not only I am accountable, on behalf of thousands and thousands of Saudi men and women who are putting their sweat, blood into this, we will achieve it. But we are saying, believe us now, and we will welcome you, and we are inviting you, actually, and we're inviting the rest of the world to invest with us. Thank you.